Iran's Great Awakening, and I wrote the foreword. Your people, the people of Iran, are coming to faith in record numbers, and we're going to talk about that. But let's start with your assessment of the political situation inside Iran. You've got the ongoing revolution going on inside Iran right now. People are being murdered, tortured, arrested. What can you tell us? What is the situation right now?
You know, there is no awakening. There is no awake without ache. Whenever we are in trouble personally, when a nation is troubled, when a nation is suffering, that's the foundation for revival. And that's what has happened in Iran. 42 years of Islamic rule has brought the people of Iran to a miserable life. The corruption, the violence, the killings. And the people of Iran have come to a point that Islam is not our solution. Islam is our problem, and we need to get rid of it. And this didn't happen overnight. So the rejection of Islam is not an overnight emotional thing. It has taken them over 40 years, gradually traveling, journeying towards away from Islam and towards Christ. Not everybody is interested in Christianity, but when you compare Islam and Christianity, the message of the gospel is very, very attractive, completely opposite of what Islam is. So when they reject Islam, they look around, oh, there is exact opposite of it, and that's Christianity. That's why Iran has the fastest growing evangelical population in the world.
It's amazing. And you just went through the Persian-speaking world, just celebrated Nowruz. Why don't you describe what Nowruz is and why it wasn't as a happy occasion this year?
Yeah, Nowruz is an ancient celebration of spring, and the government of Iran has been against it, trying to destroy it. But it can. The more they try to stop it, the more people are celebrating it. And because they want to go to the back roots, they saying, oh, Islam came and destroyed our country. Look at us, who we were. Look at Cyrus. Cyrus the king. He wrote the first human rights declaration, and we helped the Jews in the past. Cyrus set the Jews free. We loved the world. The world loved us. So the people are going back to the roots, saying we are not Islam. Islam was imposed upon us. Arabs attacked us. So neither Islam is our religion, and we are not Arabs. As you know, Iranians are not Arabs. So there is a movement against Islam. When they hear about Christ, it's so attractive, Joel. You know, God has written this in their hearts. When I share the gospel on our channel, people are attracted to it because it resonates with what God has written on their hearts. When I ask a Muslim, what do you believe about God? Most Iranians say, I don't believe this God that Islam is telling me. I believe a God that is loving and loves us and wants us to love one another, a God that forgives us and wants us to forgive one another. Be not knowing, they describe the God of the Bible. That's why so many are coming to Christ.
What does God say about the future? And why don't you talk about Jeremiah 49 and Ezekiel 38? What does God tell us about the future of Iran and Israel?
Yes, when you look at the Bible prophecies, Ezekiel 38 is very negative. Iran, Persia, attacking Israel with other nations like Russia. And then you look at Jeremiah 49 at the end of it, it's very positive. I will set my throne in Iran. Which one? The Lord, these are opposite of each other. And the amazing thing, Joel, is that both of these prophecies are happening, are moving towards fulfillment today, together. How? Because the government of Iran are saying, we want to wipe Israel off the map. But the people of Iran are saying, why? We love Israel. Right. Why should we hate them? I mean, I've seen people of Iran saying, the government says death to Israel, and the people saying, why? What have they done to us? You are the one.
Right. We've actually seen, I've actually watched videos in the last few months of Iranians saying death to Khamenei, the supreme leader. maybe I haven't seen all the videos of the last 40 years, but this seems a striking change in what's going on.
That's right. Death to Khamenei is all over Iran. But when they say death to Israel, they say, why? You have made our lives miserable, not Israel. So death to you. That's what they're coming to. Now, going to Ezekiel.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's stick with Jeremiah 49, because that whole concept of at the beginning of Jeremiah 49, it talks about God's going to judge specifically the leadership and remove the leadership of Iran. It doesn't talk about a massive judgment against the people. And in fact, as you say, God says, I'm going to move my throne there. Now, I'm talking to you literally from Jerusalem. The throne of God is going to be, Jesus Christ sitting in a fourth temple right behind me. We'll have a front row seat here on TBN. But listen, for many people, it's confusing. Why is God moving his throne to Iran if we know he's moving his throne to Jerusalem in the millennial kingdom? So give us the answer.
Well, yeah, Jeremiah 3:17 and Jeremiah 49:38, both are going to happen. We know that every prophecy will come to pass. The kingdom of God is for the whole nations. And maybe Iran will be the center of reaching out to the Gentiles, and Israel will be the center of reaching out to Jews, and both of them to the world. That's the kind of God we have. But both prophecies are there. Jeremiah 3:17, most people know about it, but Jeremiah 49:38, not many people know. So what's happening in Iran should not surprise us. Iran will be the first Islamic nation that turns to Christ.